YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Wavy. You already know this is my channel, Mr. Orchard Beach. If you're new to the channel, you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all the above. This video right here, y'all know I do Airbnb reviews when I come to Santo Domingo. This ain't no review. Will you see the apartment? You definitely will. Why is it not a review, and why have I only technically did one review that I really wasn't supposed to do? Because I ain't gonna hold you. Did anybody? No. I don't think nobody. Well, people do reach out. You know, I ain't gonna front. Because even when I was at, shout out to Rio San Juan, so the dude was like, yo, I gotta, you know, I was just so drunk I ain't get. But anyway, F all that. The price was great here. And depending on how they rate me or give me a little slack on my checkout, I'm gonna put the link. But yeah, the price was great. I couldn't knock this. 4 nights for, I think, like the low twos or something. Like, yeah, no, I was cool. What I'm gonna say, hey, knock off $20, like, nah, we're good. But anyway, I just want to talk to y'all to make sure that y'all don't make any mistakes if it's your first time coming to the DR or getting an Airbnb. I just want to give y'all some tips, boys, if you have to, on how you can have a better outcome. So when I'm looking for an Airbnb, I'm looking for a few things. And this is what I'm 98% of the time stick to when I get an Airbnb in the future. I want a king size bed. That's what I want. I will settle for the queen. Now if it's two bedrooms, it's just me and like say my wife's cousin, he wanna crash. And the third bedroom got the little what is it? The singles. Yeah, I'll rock with it, but I try to stay away from those little single, like, who still sleeps in them joints. You could definitely put in the filter. King size bed, you can put that in the filter, so you're good off that. I feel 11 o'clock is very early to check out.
I've been up this early in a long time.
I mean, shit, hell, look what time it's already. It's 11:59 right now. You know, time flies, especially the last day. So I find it so too early to check out. So I'm not really into it. So what I'll do is I'll hit up the host and be like, hey, do you mind if you don't have anybody coming through the same day? Can I check out at 1? And they're usually cool with it. They just want to know. I'm always staying at Estee, but I like to look at the location. I like to do the little drop and see what other people are saying about these, but I don't get too caught up in the reviews because I know the game. Yeah, I definitely know the game. So I definitely like to look at the location. I like to see if like which there will be a Comado on every corner. As a matter of fact, this one right here, if you're an athlete like myself, you can pretty much throw a baseball to whichever one, it'll make it there, especially the one going downhill. Anyway, yeah, so you're good off that. They got a Mega Central, like 5-minute Uber, 17-minute walk. It's a little too hot for me to be doing all that walking, but that's another good thing. I have started to notice though in Estee, elevators are not a thing here. You might find some older apartments with elevators and possibly some new ones, but I'm starting to see a pattern that elevators are not really a thing. So what do you do with your bags? This apartment right here, they have a security.
Charles in charge of our days and our nights. Charles in charge of our wrongs and our rights.
They have someone at the gate 24/7. I've never not seen somebody at that gate. So they have somebody at the gate. Hey man, you know, the light 5, they'll bring your bags up for you. I like a very easy check-in. I prefer having like a key or the key combination. Then you got beep. I like having my own parking, just like we have here. It's another big thing for me. Don't even fall into the trap. It might be a nice place. They might have a ceiling fan in the living room, but if there's no AC in the living room, I don't want them anymore. They're kind of hot, and let's think about it this way. Okay, fella, you want to host a young lady, you know what I'm saying? Or you got some of my homegirls coming through. Man, y'all gonna be cooking in that living room. All that fan gonna do is just be sloshing.
So hot in here last night, I swore I saw the devil sitting in the living room.
AC in the living room is a must. I don't get caught up in that whole, oh, well, you know, it's kind of against the rules to have more than two bad, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, this apartment right here, there are 4 air conditioners. Living room, bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. There's no excuse. Out of all the ones that I stayed at, this is the best one from this trip. This is definitely the best one, hands down. Television, that's a deal breaker for me as well. They got TVs in every room. And I believe this is like a 55, there's 55s in each room, hanging from the wall. Screens falling like SPM. Even though I'm not here to watch TV, it's just nice to have. I like options. I do like it quiet, and I noticed the more that I've come down here, I've been kind of like getting away from, y'all remember I used to stay on Avenida España and stuff. I kind of been like getting away from there. I remember I was almost going to stay at a spot. It was right by Mixer, and I started thinking, I said, nah. Yo, DR small. I mean, DR small. Santo Domingo kind of, you know, I've been starting to run into people, you know, like, oh, shit, you know, I wouldn't, nah, hell no. Yeah, so I like to stay out the way. I was almost thinking about going to the other city, but I'm cool with that. Now, the other city, you will find some great luxury apartments, like for real, and you'll get your elevator. Yeah, silence is good, because the last apartment that I stayed at, you heard the chickens, and upon further investigation, they were fighting them damn chickens out there on Sunday. Matter of fact, I'm like, okay, it's wild. I don't like a host that has bad communication. Like, they want to send you messages the whole time before it's time to check in. Once you check in, it's like they ghost you.
John, come in.
I don't like that, and that's why I did that one review in Cabrera. I don't like that. No. Don't even tell me when the water gets back fixed. And update on that, I was still using the jugs. That wasn't, because some things are not going to ruin my trip. You know, just like I think the AC went out because of the power here. It's not going to ruin my trip. You know what I mean? I'm just going to probably leave the apartment. Well, depending on how it is. Anyway, washer and dryer. A must. And I don't mean the 2-in-1. I hate that damn 2-in-1. Oh no, I don't like that. I definitely don't like that dual washer and dryer. I find them very hard to work. Very hard to work. Like, you got to damn near wash clothes for like 2 hours. It's like, for what? I like your washing machine and your dryer. Yeah. A balcony's cool. Bedrooms, I try to make sure that I get into an apartment that is dark. I made the mistake on my first spot, and it was real bright, and I was up probably about 7:30. Like, I couldn't even help it. Always make sure I got a dark apartment. The beds, you won't know if you have a comfortable bed, but I will tell you this much: that bed in the master bedroom, Diablo, brother. I checked in Saturday night. It was probably kind of late. I was tired. Boom. Once I hit that bed, you know what I'm saying? I said, oh my God. Sunday, the same thing, because my family, they cooked rabo, and I ate probably like late, so yeah, I laid it on down. Hot water. It's not a deal breaker for me because I'm in a hot climate area, but keep my options open. I also like the fact that there's no turn on and off the light switch to create hot water, because sometimes I might forget, not purposely, but I might forget. Another thing, when you stay at one of these Airbnbs, please be considerate of the electricity. I try to. The only thing I might get a hiccup with is if the AC goes out because of the power, and I'm like, I'm leaving the crib, and then when I get back, that ain't my fault. Cleanliness. Okay, now here's something that I'm running into here. I had a host, I informed him, I said, hey, some roaches up in this joint. Nothing overbearing, you know what I'm saying? It was just that. But then I had one before that was a little overbearing. It was just like that. Man, they fast. But anyway, they mistake, I had the apartment clean for, like, there shouldn't really be any. I can have them co-clean. No, you need to have this place fumigated. And do this before I get to the apartment. And any of the roaches that died, make sure they are cleaned up. Like, I don't want to see that shit, because then that makes me be like, you know what? I'm not even eating here at all. I'm not bringing nothing to the house to eat. Nothing. If it ain't in a bag, I don't want it, brother. Proximity to clubs, that's another deal breaker for me. And the fact that I'm not too far away from my family, so I'm cool off that. Let me know in the comments if you got any questions about any of these Airbnbs, but check out my past reviews. 90% of the time, I will have the link in the video description below. If you ask me, what you think about the spot, I'll be truthful with you. But this spot right here, it's a 3-bedroom, 2 queens, 1 king. The king is like amazing. I'm rolling from one side to the other. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, it's definitely amazing. Bathroom's cool. Pretty much have everything you want. Another thing, outlets. Outlets are a big deal for me as well, because I don't like I want to plug my phone in by my bed, but you got to connect somewhere that's awkward. Like, nah, I'm definitely not with that. Last but not least, man, when you're out here, man, just be aware of your surroundings. Ubers are cheap. If you haven't been out here, Ubers are super cheap. If you're going from one city to the other, traffic is wild. So about 3:30, 4 o'clock, you need to be over at one of the other cities, wherever you need to get to, and don't prepare to come back till about around 7-ish. And I'm talking about after. Yeah, man, so that's just some strategies that I wanted to hit y'all off with. Let me know if y'all have any questions. I hope you did like the little visuals of the apartment. They do have 2 bathrooms. Let me just show you the balcony right quick. I know I already did a video out here, but model right there. Boom. Right there. The model. That's a hop. You want to go to Mega Central, the Uber's going to go down that block, take a left, So they cannot, so it gets to the end of the block, or you're damn near there. Yeah, so that is it. Hit that like button if you don't mind, man. It definitely helps the channel out, so I can continue doing videos like this. I'm about to get up out of here. I got about 45 minutes to go before I really have to exit the apartment, and just want to vibe out. Salute to Wade, my everybody that's been rocking me, liking, commenting, all that. Follow me on that Snap, follow me on that IG, follow me on that Twitter baby. But that snaps. And like I said in my other video, don't think I'm dressing like an expat. This is my undershirt. It's your boy Wavy. You already know this is my channel, Mr. Beach. Like I always like to say, see you when I see you.